Hello Linksters, it's Dark Links 108. Welcome back to the Golf 2019 Swansong. In this episode, we're going to be doing the Royal Ethalwind course. What is the heck going on here? Okay, yeah. So, I've already changed all the things this time, and that's so on as well. So here we go. Just like last time, I'm doing pin 4, and Ghost is doing pin 1. So here we go. Let's see what happens.
Hello there, and welcome to you. My name is John. We are at Royal Ethalwind today in gorgeous Nova Scotia, my home province, and I didn't have to drive far to get here, so thanks for that. But let's get down to that first tee right now and have a good round. Let's go.
I mean, there is this isn't a real course in Nova Scotia.
You can tell just by the sound that that was hit with extreme force. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does.
Okay. Well, this wasn't my Ghost, which immediately shanked it. So that's good.
Looks like he's in the bunker here. Let's see how this goes down.
Yeah, so here I have 0 wind. Now, unfortunately, I can't make it. I don't know why he's even saying I'm going to go that way. There's no wind for me, so I'm just going to go for it like this. You can hear the ocean.
Let's see what he does here. 110 yards out.
I'm going to send it in 2 different spots, actually. Two completely different ideas. Anyways, got that, I guess. Oh, that also, yeah, there. Good. Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Nice. Putting from around 16 feet out.
Okay, so very much left to right. So not ideal.
Ouch.
Okay, that was a bit too much adjustment. Oof.
And this one he's going to take a stab at for birdie.
Yeah, we have a par 5 to start off with, which is very odd. So yeah.
All right, but a 3-footer here.
There we go.
Well done.
Unfortunately, I was going to say I'm 1 over.
Starting out with a bogey here. Hopefully not a sign of things to come.
I mean, not really start off with a bogey. It's a handicap in this case. Anyways, hold lengths, yeah. Very short par 3 in the 3rd. Look at that. Then we got... These are about average, actually. Yeah. 295-yard par 4 on the 17th. Also, 5 consecutive par 4s from the 14th to the 18th. It's very odd. Yeah. Yeah, there's the lighthouse. I think I remember this course not because it was on the Golf of 2019, but because I think I played it on the original. And that's why I remember playing this back when I first played it a month ago.
Coming off a par on the last one. Let's see what happens here.
Here we go.
This one's looking pretty good.
There we go.
And from here, we're right around 170 yards out.
This should be fine if we do some loft. Yeah, there we go. A bit left, but it did make it.
On the green. A lot of work to do now.
Indeed. That's me taking a drink. if you heard anything.
Long putt for him. That's all I'll say.
No, evidently I didn't hit it, did I?
For the birdie.
Very much left to right again, but I don't need to do it nearly as much. Even with power. Damn
Ooh,
it!
tough break.
Oh, so close.
Sinking this next putt will be for his par. All right, nice little 2-foot putt.
Okay. There we go.
Decent little putt there. And that'll keep you at 1 over for the round.
Hole 3. The lighthouse hole, because right next to me is that lighthouse. In Nova Scotia. There it is, lighthouse. See the lighthouse immediately. That's a decent approach.
Okay, here we go.
See, there it is, there's the lighthouse. Sand wedge could work. I think a gap wedge with a lot of loft should be better though. Because it would get stopped.
Hope this one bites.
Yeah, that's fine.
Ended up just fine after all. Okay, we're about 17 feet out here.
Okay, so I need to do a bit of that. And then just hit it. There we go.
Perfect.
That was what I wanted to do.
All right, he's putting this one for birdie.
There we go. Uh-oh. I thought it was gonna go right by it.
All right, 1 over for the round.
Okay. Hole 4.
Keep an eye on that wind. Could come into play on this hole.
Okay. Yeah, wind that doesn't exist because I turned the wind off in this course.
Sweet. He's got 110 yards to go here. Let's see what happens.
Well, that went into a pot bunker like thing. Okay. So... This could work, but I think I'm going to do a lob wedge punch. Here we go, yeah. Lob wedge punch, which ended up basically actually a bit further than what I wanted, but nothing else would have been able to work easily.
And let's see how he gets out of this one.
Oh yeah, this is a good idea. A good shot. Okay.
Looking at a 19-foot putt from here.
Wow, very much left or right. Wow. Okay, should probably aim like this then. Oh wow, I hit it way too hard.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Okay, he's got 17 feet to the cup from here.
Alright.
Here we go. Let's drop this and get your par.
Did.
And a decent little putt to end this one. All right, your adjusted score is 2 over par after that one.
Alright. Hole 5.
Coming off a par on the last one. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, well, I'm not going to do what my ghost did. I'm going to actually use the driver, aiming that way. Oh boy, that's a bad bounce. That was extreme bounce. I went to the rough over there.
Ugh. And he is in the beach. Let's see how he gets out of this one. Okay, you're in the rough, but at least you aren't in the real deep stuff.
1 second. So, the problem is this is very, very much tilted to the right. So I need to aim this way. Maybe a bit less than that, but there we go. Because I was expecting wind.
Sweet. Here we go. This one for birdie.
Alright. Okay, so let's not do what I did last time. Let's just aim at that direction, see what happens.
Ugh.
Good boy.
Just going right by the hole. And 14-foot putt for him.
Ah!
All right, nice little 2-foot putt.
That's hilarious. Alright.
Nice putt.
Okay.
And that'll keep you at 2 over for the round.
Hole 6. Yes. Well, that was a bad bounce. It hit that and went to a sand trap. Well, I'm not going to do that.
Okay, nice fresh hole here. Let's pop this in the fairway.
I'm not even sure how I managed to do that. Where did that ball go? Where did my ghost's ball go? Because I don't see where that could possibly have gone. So I'm aiming it here. I don't know why. Oh yeah, there's. Okay, there it is. Yeah. Okay. There we go. On the fairway.
Very nice.
Okay. I should be able. Okay, I'll be able to say I'm there in 2, but I'm not gonna. Oh wow. Okay, maybe not. Unless it gets a good bounce. Actually, might get a good bounce here. Bonk. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, that works. That was unintended. It actually ended up, I think, closer than the original intention. There we go.
And there's some fantastic golf putting for Eagle. Let's see how he deals with this bunker shot.
Fantastic club work, yeah. Okay. From bunker to bunker. Yeah, that helped. Yeah, that's going to be there for a while.
Well, this should be fun for him, hitting out of the beach and all.
Oh, yeah.
All right, 34 feet to the hole.
Yeah. Okay, this is very much not ideal, but I'm gonna go for it anyways.
Yikes! Right by.
I mean,
Right by the hole.
that really not much I could do there because this is a challenging spot.
Here we go. This putt for the bird.
Oh wow, that went way more right than expected.
And a 5-foot putt for him. And here we go. This one for par. Well done. Sitting at 3 over for the round here.
7th hole.
Okay, let's pop this into the fairway.
Okay, so this is... Okay, I'm not going to do what my ghost did. I'm going to use a... Oh, wow, okay. I basically have to use a driver then. Oh my goodness, I didn't even go that fast. It's ended up going into the same... Okay, it's gotten an even worse spot. Oh, boy. 6-iron pitch, here we go. The fact it managed to go that far is impressive. Duh. Yeah, here's the instance where I'm tripping from the green onto the green. Also, I don't need an 8-iron chip. A 9-iron chip is what I need. There we go. Aha!
This is sheer insanity. How is he going to do this? Let's just wait and find out.
Well, that was somehow not enough strength. But there we go.
He's got a 10-foot putt here. Okay, this one for par.
Aim it, change a bit. There we go.
Solid stroke there. Good job.
There we go.
And that'll keep you at 3 over for the round.
Hole 8.
Okay, it's time to send this ball on its way.
Okay. So, a 2 wood is too much. A 1-iron might not be enough though, but I'm going with the 1-iron. It turned a bit to the... Yeah, it turned. It probably would have went in the hole if it didn't have that
Okay,
turn.
on the green.
That ended up a lot better than I expected. Very much better than I expected. Oh, yeah, I see.
And here we go for the birdie.
Okay, I'm not sure how this is going to work, but we're going to do something like this, I guess. There we go.
Nice.
Yeah, I got a birdie.
He's got about a 3-footer here.
Which means I can start the next hole, which is good.
All right, your adjusted score is 2 over par after that one.
Hole 9.
Hole number 9.
Yeah, this is about right.
Great contact. Nice swing.
There we go. See, that's the default setup, and it went into the rough. What?
He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him.
That was not 100% strength, I can tell.
Well, you could have worse lies. There are worse lies on the course than this. This one's in the first cut.
Yeah, I think this should be fine then. A bit of loft and should be fine. Yeah, that's good. And look at this flag spinning around. Look at it.
Nice. He's got around 165 yards to the pin from here.
Okay.
Okay, we're putting from around 15 feet out.
I'm gonna do something like this, I think. There we go.
Nice putt out there for the birdie. And he's putting this one for birdie.
Yeah, that worked quite nicely. Okay. How did I mess that one up? Alright. Wow. Okay. That's actually kind of impressive.
Well, you have a decent round going after 9. Not amazing, but not bad. Okay, par 5 here.
Yeah, it's a par 5, which... I think I'll aim here to be safe. Especially if we do that. So... You know, I think it's still going to go into the rough. Oh my goodness.
Ugh. All right, let's see what he does on this one.
By the time 2K25 comes out, going into the light rough isn't even considered a hazard for some reason. Because most of the shots aren't even... still go like most of the distance like on a fairway. So yeah, it's very strange. It's wanting me to use a 5 hybrid. I think, yeah, that's basically all I can do here, really. Oh, my Goza ended up here too, so that's fine. Well, also, I should have went a bit more left because this is going to go back into the rough. Yeah. Yep.
He's in the rough now. Let's see how this goes.
Okay. Basically the same exact procedure here. Same exact thing's happening. I need a full shot here. That... Oh!
Nice.
Almost went down.
7-foot putt for him.
That would have been amazing.
All right, this putt for the birdie. Let's see how that all adds up.
That was so easy.
Sitting at 1 over for the round.
Okay.
And we are teeing off on, what is this? This is number 11.
Yeah. So obviously the ocean is a out of bounds area. If for some reason you manage to land there, it's out of bounds. Because of course it is. So let's aim there.
Well, it's going to have to bite.
I don't think it's going to, but there you go.
And you're on the green with a whole lot of work to do for the next shot.
Alrighty then.
Looks like a 24-footer from here.
Well, it's somewhat straight. It has a bit of a right to left at the start, but that's about it.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's about what I expected.
And for him, this will be for the birdie.
No, my ghost is going to start again.
All right, nice and close. Nice little putt here. Okay, moving along. Okay, so that'll keep you at 1 over for the round.
All right, hole 12. Here we go. Da, 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 da. I see why I was going with the 2 wood here. Well, actually, not 2 wood. This is a driver. Hitting that.
Coming off a par on the last one. Let's see what happens here.
Aim here. I'm
liking it.
That went what? That went well, I think. Interesting buildings around the place.
He's setting up here, about 160 yards to the pin.
That went a bit right because of the wind. Oh, basically dead straight 9-iron. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of curved back onto the whole area a bit.
Good stuff.
Here we go.
He's got 12 feet to go here.
That was not enough strength.
All right, here we go. This one for the birdie.
A bit right to left, and I don't need to hit it too hard. Oh, wow, that went way left. Okay.
And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer.
That went very much left.
Here we go, for par. Well done.
That was basically sideways. What? Okay.
All right, your adjusted score is 1 over par after that one.
Hole 13. Hey, look, rocks! This is rocks, and this shot is a bit short. So I'm not going to do that.
Coming off a par on the last one. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah. Well, this is actually a bit easier of a shot to make to work with here. I think I can actually use a regular pitching wedge. With no adjustments.
Ooh, this one's heading for it.
Yeah, there we go. Ooh, that's a really good shot. Okay. Well, I can tell you that unless I somehow sink this chip, I'm going to be winning this hole. Yeah, that didn't help. Okay.
And a 7-foot putt for him. And here we go. This one for birdie.
Okay. Don't mess it up. There we go.
Nice.
We got a birdie. Yeah, there we go.
Nice. That'll bring it down to even par.
Hole 14.
Nice bird on that last hole. Let's see another one.
This is that hole I saw back on the 12th, which I thought was a par 5, but it actually isn't.
And look at this. You got all of that one. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, look at that. There we go. That went quite well, actually. Boom.
And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him.
Okay. What is the camera doing? Whoa. camera's doing some interesting shenanigans, is what it's doing. Okay.
And as he sets up, he's got about 180 yards to go here.
Not 100% strength. There's some actual pot bunkers over there, so I gotta make sure not to go too over. Unless the pin is like right there. Which is not ideal if that happens. Oh wow, okay. Very much high loft. Aimed it that way. Here we go. Ugh.
I hope this bites.
It's going left. But it has bit down. It also didn't hit the green. Great. Oh wow, that is very, very much. Oh wow. Very much curved.
This is an insanely long putt for this guy. I don't know what's going to go down.
There, it just went right by. I didn't even go in near the hole.
Little 6-footer here, nothing too scary.
Okay. Unfortunately, I have to be right back. Okay, I am back. And we have a putt that I've already like moved over a bit, but I'm gonna do a bit more anyways. Yeah, there we go.
Solid par. Well done.
Okay.
And here he goes, 5 feet to the cup.
Okay.
And after that one, we're staying right there at even par.
Hole 15.
Okay, let's see what happens here on this par 4. Let's go ahead and drop this one into the fairway and take it from there.
Yeah, I'm gonna aim it there then. That's a bit right. And I don't think it's rough. Actually, no, it is. Good, 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 good. We're going on the fairway. Yeah, there we go.
Nice. And let's see how he does on this hole.
What was I doing here? I didn't hit it right is what happened. I don't know what I was doing there. Wow. Okay, so I think a gap wedge is fine. Aim it that way, and I think it should be fine. There we go. Okay, maybe I should have gone a club
Nice.
lower. There we go.
Tell you the truth, I don't think he's going to make this. It's a bit long.
It's a bit long, but it's all downhill. See, I just barely put it, and it goes almost the entire distance. Duh.
Okay, we're putting from around 15 feet out.
Okay, I gotta make sure I don't hit it too hard. So. Oh, that's very disappointing. There we go.
Looks like he's got around 8 feet to the cup. All right, we got about a foot to the hole. Let's do this. Let's see how these numbers add up.
Yeah, there we go.
1 over for the round.
Okay.
16th hole coming up.
Hole 16, where I'm completely surrounded by bleachers, which is not ideal. Okay, we're gonna aim this way.
Oh, tee shot's looking good.
A lot of pot bunkers around the place. So yeah. Which is also not ideal.
Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. Okay, we're looking at around 170 yards here.
Okay, so once again, I'm going to do a bit of a high loft situation. and let's see what happens.
I think this one's going for it.
I mean, I guess it is, but there's also 2 left again. And it did stay on the green. Okay, good.
And this putt for the birdie.
Okay, don't think you need to go too much right to left, but it is going right to left the entire way. Damn it!
Oh, that's tough.
Still a bit too much.
And a 9-foot putt for him.
Damn, I made that one too.
And this one for the par.
Okay.
Decent little putt there.
Da.
And that'll keep you at 1 over for the round.
Here's that short par 4. Which, if you're lucky, you can drive it probably, and that's what I'm going to do as it goes, because the wind's helping. Yeah, basically, it needs to be extremely accurate. Don't go into any of those pot bunkers, because they're basically not going to get out of there.
Okay, grip it, rip it, let's go.
Yeah, basically, aim it dead straight.
So far, so good for this one.
If I'm not going to make it. That one actually drove the green. Look at that.
Look at you driving this green. Fantastic work. Putting for eagle.
And it's actually a pretty decent eagle putt, too. So this is... I have a chance here. I have a big chance.
Here we go. This putt for the eagle.
Okay, well, I have 2 of these shots so I can actually test to see if this works. So here we go. Alright. Simple enough. What?
Boy.
That's
Don't get
basic.
too down on yourself. Missing the eagle and all. You got your birdie putt coming up.
That's extremely disappointing because that's literally what I just did in the simulation, and it
Here we
went
go. Drop
around.
this one for birdie.
It went around the cup.
Well, I'm happy to move on.
That is extremely disappointing.
All right, 1 over after adjustments on that hole.
Okay. 18th hole.
Here we go. Let's pop this in the fairway.
Again, I don't know what's giving me that. I'm going to use a driver going this way.
Oh, tee shot's looking good here.
Yeah, this is pretty decent.
He's got around 155 yards to go here.
Use a 9-iron. I think that's gonna be fine. What was that doing? Okay. Now it's a bit too much to the right. Yeah. Okay.
And you're on the dance floor. That is good. Good, good, good. Okay, 11-footer here. This is definitely makeable.
Oh, jeez, I hit it too hard.
And this next putt for him is for birdie.
Two missed opportunities in a row.
All right,
That's,
sink this. Clubhouse is waiting.
That's very disappointing.
A
Yeah,
nice
there we
way
go.
to end things. A nice solid par. And 2 over par is your adjusted score for the end of the day here.
There we go.
Well, thanks a lot for the round today. It was a good time out
Level
there.
37. Hey, I got shoes. Yeah. Well, that's going to end this episode. Next up will be another course that I've done recently. Don't know which one of that is yet, but I think I actually have an idea. So thank you, Linksters, for watching me play some of the Golf Club 2019. I will see you Linksters later.